Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. Welcome to another pick a card reading with me. If you're new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. I'm here to make spirituality fun and accessible for you. Please remember to take what resonates and leave what does not resonate. You are the creator of your reality. You're the one who gets to decide how you want to live your life using your own free will. Okay, I'm excited. So today we are doing a future spouse reading. It's been a minute since I've done a future spouse reading. I love doing future spouse readings and soulmate readings because I love getting into the personality of people and their energy. It's so rewarding to experience the different characters and diving into like someone's aura and their energy, their vibe. So this is going to be really special. I want you to get comfortable. It might be a long reading, just depending. So we're going to be looking into, I've channeled a message from some songs here. So I've channeled a song message. This is going to be from their higher self, a message from them to you. I also have, we're going to be looking into their approach to life. I'm going to be pulling cards from the deck. So you're going to have decks to choose from today. And I haven't pre-pulled the cards. However, I did pre-pull cards for the other areas, such as their character. So we're going to be looking into their strengths and their weaknesses, and we'll just get some additional clues about who they are. Okay. All right, so this is going to be a very thorough future spouse reading. I hope you guys are excited. Future spouse readings are great because this is essentially someone who you are, you're creating a lot of energetic memories with and energy with. So there's just so much that goes into future spouse connections. So let me go ahead and introduce the crystals to you after we do our meditation. I just bought a new deck today. I'm so excited. It's been a minute since I bought a deck. I held back. All right, here is your singing bowl. All right. So group number 1, you have the black tourmaline. Group number 2, you have this lovely golden looking jasper. Group number 3, you have the apatite. And group number 4, you have the tiger's eye. Okay, here's a close-up of the piles. Hey group number 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose this lovely black tourmaline, then this is going to be the reading for you. Okay, so group number 1, I think you have a lot of exciting energy around you because my heater just started to like make a lot of noise, and I just got a... First, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to channel, I'm going to pick up energies and see what wants to come through. Then I will channel with the crystal. And then I will look at the channeled message from their higher self here, from your future spouse higher self to you. And then we're going to look at the cards. So should we look at their approach to life first? I think we'll look at their approach to life first. And then we'll get some additional details about them. Or we'll just do it all at once. Who knows? Okay. Guys, dial me into the energies of group number 1, please. Okay. I was seeing kind of like a snowman. So I feel like this connection is very warm, very loving, very connected. This person is a very warm person. I'm getting like that gentle giant energy. So maybe their aura is big, or their energy is big, or they have quite a personality, or they're just a very caring and loving person, kind of like Cancer energy, or just any of the water signs. Their aura, their heart is just so open, and it's so important for them to connect with people. But I'm definitely getting the vibes like family man, straight up, because I'm being connected to a movie about a guy who turned into a snowman. Forgot his name, famous actor. Very interesting. Didn't he pass away and then he became a snowman? His spirit went into the snowman? Oh, that's so interesting. And he got to relive, an experience with his son. But yeah, I think this person, family is very important to them. Very warm, very loving, very kind. They put their family first. I feel like they've definitely put their family first. And I'm getting a strong sense that this person was definitely raised knowing what a traditional family dynamic looks like. Or I'm just getting that they're ready for that. So I feel like they grew up seeing it, or they saw it somewhere. Someone had it, and they're very dedicated to wanting to create that experience with their person. Let's see what wants to come through. Guides, dial them into the energies of group number 1, please. This person has a bit of an introverted nature to them. I'm definitely getting that. They seem, I don't know if they're quiet, or maybe they're quiet upon approaching, but it's weird because their energy feels quiet, but they feel so close, so I think there's just something about their energy that it really hugs people. They're very attentive to those they care about, but they're not like watching over you and like trying to control everything. They're just enjoying you. Being you at a distance, but they're also protective. That's what that close energy feels like. You would be protective towards a family member. They're protective in that way. They believe in taking care of their responsibilities and attending to their partners. I think this person will be, perhaps upon meeting them, maybe a bit introverted at first, but then they're the type of people perhaps slow to get into connections, but they're very when they choose a person, they commit. And it's just you're all they see, and that's it for them. Very much reminding me of my sister and her husband. He's very much you're my person. I'm committed to this, and it's no other option. Some people, they're just committed to marriage, and they're there's no other option but marriage here, to be here. Okay, let's see anything else we can pick up about group number 1's future spouse here. I feel like you're quite similar to this person. I'm getting hold on, let me turn the lamp a little so I can see better. I'm getting two energies where this person feels quite calm. Their energy feels quite calm, quite intentional, quite responsible. And it just looks like they're looking over at you. They're looking over, I feel like this is you and them, and they're just talking to you calmly. Yeah. I think this person likes, they like close proximity, or maybe they tactile. I think physical affection is very important in any kind of relationship, hugging people. But I feel like this person just likes to be close to you, or close to their person. I just keep seeing people shoulder to shoulder here. Their energy feels quite calm. And very trusting, of you, is what I'm getting. It's they're going to trust you to make your own choices and decisions for yourself. They're not overbearing in the least. They're very much trusting of you making your own choices and decisions. Or let's say you wanted to, you're oh, maybe we should move here. They're the type of person who would calmly listen and be oh, okay, so you want to move. Interesting. Okay, what makes you want to move? They would want to listen to your reasons. They're not going to try to fight you on those choices and decisions. Definitely a family person. I'm seeing a family here. If you wanted kids, so this person would definitely want kids. And I'm getting a sense that this person is just very supportive of their people, their friends, or their community. They like to, because I'm seeing someone hold the light. I feel like they like to hold the light up for other people or help people see clearly or see in the darkness. Kind of like be positive energy in other people's life. Yeah. And I am kind of getting a dog energy. So again, like the healthy protectiveness. I just feel like they're very responsible. I keep getting that. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull the higher self message from them to you. Oh, this is fun. So you guys got I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross. So their higher self, okay, let me go ahead and read the lyrics of the song to you guys because that is important. Okay, I'm coming out. So this is Diana Ross. I want the world to know, got to let it show, I'm coming out. I want the world to know, I gotta let it show. There's a new me coming out, and I just had to live, and I want to give. I'm completely positive. I think this time around, I'm gonna do it like you never knew it. Oh, I'll make it through. The time has come for me to break out of this shell. I have to shout that I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know, I gotta let it show. I gotta show the world all that I want to be. And all my abilities. There's so much more to me. Somehow I'll have to make them just understand. I got it well in hand, and oh, how I have it planned. I'm spreading love. There's no need to fear, and I just feel so good every time I hear I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I got to let it show. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Yeah. I think that's it. Okay, so this person is in a place, their higher self wants to let you know. They're in a place where they're stepping into their true authentic expression, which is beautiful because you're essentially going to be meeting them when they're themselves. They're themselves. They are who they are. Maybe that introverted energy is there's a part of themselves that they've hidden for some time, or they set aside, or they didn't acknowledge. Perhaps they were very practical. I just kept getting very responsible, and perhaps they attended to their responsibilities as opposed to wanting to really express themselves fully and be more creative. So I think this person is tapping into their creative expression, and I feel like they will feel like they have to have the courage to approach you. I just kept getting that energy, like that hidden energy. So perhaps they're in a place now where they're coming out. They want to come out and approach you at some point in time soon. Okay, so that's their higher self message. Let's go ahead and look at what the cards have to reveal. This is going to reveal who they are. Yes. Wow, I love it. Okay. Okay, so the first thing that wants to come through is that this person is very community-oriented, very family-oriented. We have here 39 community. This person is about their people. Very much. Very supportive, very caring towards other people, very giving towards other people. We have here child eternal. Determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with fresh eyes. Wow, that's powerful. So this person, they're very open-minded. So very open-minded approach to people, very welcoming, so comfortable to be around, so comfortable to talk to. I feel like this person is going to immediately feel like a best friend because they're so accepting of other people and how unique they are because they're accepting of this within themselves. This person is truly tapping into a very spiritual essence, a deeper spiritual essence within themselves, and they're understanding they're an eternal soul. So that's very profound. And because they understand that, I just feel like they're going to be the most accepting spouse when it comes to you wanting to express yourself. And I think this is the experience they want to have with you too. They want life to be adventurous and fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and look into what are their strengths. So they're super smart. We have here Athena knowledge number 5. They're very smart, very knowledgeable. Perhaps they do something where they give people advice about things, or they know a lot of information. With this child eternal, I feel like they have a vast curiosity about them, a very vast curiosity about them. They're very curious about a lot of things in life. You'd have to be to discover the true connection within yourself, within your soul. But I think they're also quite wise because we have the owl here as well. So very smart, I think well-researched. I think they've looked into a lot of different things. A lot of spiritual people are very deep researchers. I feel like this person with that child eternal energy, even if they don't call it spiritual, they're very much tapped into their inner child essence where they're about having fun and being present in life. But their strength is that they're super smart, which is kind of the opposite of this child eternal. Because you think of children as being kind of naive. They don't really know a lot and they're fine with that. And I think that's probably why certain areas have conflicted with this person, because they're so smart. They've probably had to use their intellect to advance them. Perhaps this person pursued some kind of degree or went to college, or they're well studied. Even if they didn't go to college, they're still very smart. They're still very smart. Yeah, very smart. And I think they have a very strong crown chakra. So a lot of people who are very knowledgeable, they have like a very powerful crown chakra. They just don't realize that's what they're like, psychic in that way. That they have strong knowing, clairsentience. They have like strong knowing, or third eye chakra. They just know things. They don't realize, oh, why do I just know things? So it's like when you use that intellect and you realize, oh my gosh, I can know things about the universe too. It's like you have this vast library to access. So I think this person is learning how to tap into that vast knowledge of the way the world works. But they're a very caring person. Okay, so let's look at their weaknesses. I'm curious. We have here, great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences with the dove. Okay, so I feel like this is something that they're opening up to. I don't know. I kind of saw this card flip over and I was like, that's an interesting weakness, I gotta say. But I think it's the responsibility thing that's coming through here. It's not necessarily a weakness here. I think that they're trying to learn how to open up, how to trust the knowledge of the universe. This is where they are at, because this is who they are. This is who they are, and this is their weakness. And it's like one and the same. So I'm like, if their weakness is who they are, I'm like, I guess they don't have any, right? But I think with this dove here, the dove symbolizes freedom. I think they're learning how to just trust in the universe more. So it's like trusting the universe, feeling more free in themselves. That's what their weakness is for them. And perhaps also being confident with this great teacher energy, perhaps like being confident in themselves. Again, I was saying they're knowledgeable, right? Very intelligent, but perhaps they're not fully versed in, or they don't see themselves as they can be a great teacher to other people because they are very knowledgeable. So maybe there's a bit of an insecurity about that. Okay, let's see. We also have some other clues. We have here lobster, financial pinch, and we have period of prosperity and abundance. Okay, so those go together. So this person, I think, has lived the life of pay the bills, which is not uncommon for us. That's kind of what we're taught to do. They've lived the life of, you got to pay the bills, you got to pay the bills. And that's what they did for so long. And that's why they're stumbling with this experience of freedom and freely expressing themselves and trusting the universe, essentially. They're trying to. But their weakness probably has been learning how to be comfortable with manifesting, essentially. Manifesting what they want. And my guides are always teaching me, essentially, that abundance is a frequency. It's a frequency. And when you tap into that frequency, you'll get the inspired action you need to do that can help you bring abundance into your life. But otherwise, it's just a fear, right? So this is something that they're having to let go of. Let's go ahead and look into their approach to life. I'm very curious. What is group number 1's future spouse approach to life? Community. Wow. This person, what did I say about this person puts family first? I was right. I'm going to clarify the spiritual teacher energy. I want to look more into that as their weakness. Guys, can you tell me more about this group's future spouse weakness and what they're needing to work on? Okay, yeah. Oh, that wanted to come out earlier. Yeah, they are serious, responsible. We have your King of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So they're trying to create a new beginning in their life, and they're trying not to be so serious, essentially. They're having to cut certain things out that are no longer serving them. They're used to being like the King of Swords. He's like the lawyer. He's very serious. He's very detached. So I think this person was feeling very uninspired for a period of time. And this person is just wanting to create a new beginning. They're wanting to feel inspired. They're just ready for it here. Okay, so, yep, that's what it was. Tell me more about this person's approach to life. So perhaps they put their parents, like, let's say, because they're so into family and community and the people that they surrounded themselves with, perhaps they are around a group of people, or perhaps they learn from their family. You have to put money first. And that was a part of their upbringing. That was a part of their culture and their cultural conditioning. And they've had to undo that conditioning. And it's been a very uncomfortable experience for them because they're so used to just like helping and doing what everyone says to do in the community. So their approach to life is always about helping people. Okay. This wanted to come out again, the King of Swords. I think this person does do something that they're very successful at. They're very smart. They just know stuff. They're very strategic. Okay, tell me more about the King of Swords. Clarify that. Oh, okay. Gosh. Clarify the King of Swords, please. This person's very spiritual. So I think, yeah, look at that with that death card. Boy, oh boy. So they're telling me their energy right now as well. But this person's very spiritual. Maybe I'm coming out there. Maybe they're coming out of the spiritual closet, right? With this great teacher. They're coming out of the spiritual closet. And part of them, I understand what that's like. I definitely understand. I think in the closet, they've always been very spiritual and very like open to the universe, but learning how to express this, because they're very sensitive to how other people perceive them, because they're sensitive to their communities. Learning how to express this to other people has been a challenge for them, because they're very connected to their friends and their communities. But what I'm getting is, yeah, very serious, very responsible. Even the Hierophant, commitment. This person's all about commitment. Perhaps they committed to a specific kind of career path, and then they realized, oh my gosh, this isn't what I want. So it just threw them for a loop. They were having to figure things out, right? Do that transformation. Let it all go. It's not working. And they had to realize that. They had to cut it out. They could be an air sign, because we got that knowledge, right? Very intelligent person. This person could be an air sign. So that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. They could be a Taurus. We have here air signs, Taurus, and Scorpio energy. But this person is very, very spiritual, strong crown chakra. They get a lot of information and downloads about life and what they should do to create a better life for themselves. But they're essentially creating a new beginning for themselves. Okay. You want to let us know about the character of this group's future spouse. We have here Mars. So they're an action taker, go-getter. And we have here Cardinal. Mars and Cardinal. So this person might be an Aries, for all we know. So cardinal signs. Again, I was talking about that Capricorn. We have here Cancer. I talked about that too. And Libra. Yeah, so this person is an action taker with that Mars and that cardinal energy. They're a leader. They're a leader in their community. They're a leader of some kind of community. But perhaps they're learning how to transition into a different type of community that's more aligned with their path. But this person is a leader in their community. They're used to leading things. They're very much an action taker. So this person doesn't just sit and wait for things to happen in life. They actually go and make it and create it and do it. Because we got the King of Swords. He's going to get it done. If you want a guy who's going to ace it in business and win it, you want this guy. Because he sets aside his emotions. But I think this person has set aside their emotions so much to the point where they're like, whoa, I forgot what makes me happy. And that's what they're having to relearn. Okay, so I think that's it. We'll do an alignment message for you and your future spouse. So like what you can do to align with your future spouse. Guys, what can group number 1 do to align with their future spouse? I feel like this person's very grounded, very responsible. A great person to be in partnership with. We have here Jupiter, Sagittarius. Wow, in the 6th house. Nice. Jupiter, Sagittarius. That is the teacher. That is the guru. So what was I saying about you guys mirrored each other? I feel like you guys mirror each other. Okay, so I think you guys are both learning how to awaken the teacher within you. You're learning how to guide yourself and find that freedom in life with that Jupiter and Sagittarius. Life is an adventure. You're trying to figure out what your adventure is here too. 6th house could be about work. Could be about work. Could be about daily routine or life. I feel like this is about living it up. And this is about being appreciative of life, being expansive. This is about going through the expansive process. So very spiritual energy is coming through for you guys. It's like you diving into your spirituality is helping you to align with your future spouse, which to me is creating that dynamic of soulmate. I feel like, when I really think about it, all future spouses are soulmates. But perhaps some of them are karmic mates. This person doesn't feel like a karmic mate. This feels like a soulmate to me. But Jupiter can also be about husband as well. It can connect you to your spouse in that sense. But this is about being open to what life can offer you. And perhaps it has something to do with you living a daily life where you are feeling abundant and expansive. You creating some kind of routine for yourself where you're feeling expansive. You're meditating, or you're becoming very curious about the world and all the knowledge that the universe has to offer you. Yeah, Jupiter and Sagittarius can be about knowledge, information, learning more about yourself, learning more about the universe, like the real knowledge that they don't teach you in school. Becoming a lot more curious about that. Yeah, and perhaps you are interested in being a guru or a teacher as well. So that might be something you want to look into as a career field, for a career field. Okay, that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 2, if you chose this lovely golden jasper, then this is going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and get started. As usual, I like to pull energies first, and then I like to read with the crystal and then pull cards. And I already have pre-selected some cards for knowing your future spouse, who they are essentially, and their strengths and weaknesses on things they need to work on. Okay, so guys, dial me into the energies of group number 2, please. Okay, so I mean, the first message I was getting was that this person was made for partnership, for sure. They're made for partnership because they see you as an equal. They're always taking into consideration how you feel and what you want to do. Like, they're very attentive. This person's very caring, very attentive to their person, their partners. Like, same page. Like, they're very, I almost want to say, like, intuitively, they're very sensitive to their partners, and they know how to pick up on their partner's energy. Yeah, okay, so let's see what else wants to come through here. Okay, I think this person most definitely likes to think long term. I was getting like a T, and usually T's represent structure, like a foundation, building a foundation of some sort, standing strong. So yeah, I think this person very much wants to build with their partner. They see themselves building along, like they're thinking about, how can I create a life or build a life with you? What can we do together to live the life that we really want, that we really desire? Very much a team player. Let's see what I can get with the crystal here. Okay, I feel like this person is very determined. They may work out. I was kind of seeing someone exercise. They may work out. Fitness may be very important to them, for them to take care of their bodies. They're very determined to, it's like whenever, if they whatever they focus on, their goal is to achieve it. Whatever they set their mind to, they try to achieve it. They try to accomplish it. Yeah. This person definitely knows how to be focused, determined, very practical, grounded in that sense. This is a very much, Jaspers are very grounding energy. I think this person is quite grounded in themselves. Let's see what else wants to come through here. I feel like the energy that's coming through for me is like uncomplicated. I feel like this person is quite uncomplicated. They're very structured. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy for this person. So it's kind of like they see some things as not necessarily black and white, but I guess like logical, as masculine energy does and works, is they see things quite logical, in a very logical way. I'm just getting this energy of someone who, I don't know, whatever they need to do. If they need to get a certification, they need to go to college to get into the career field that they want. This person, to me, is giving me strong, like, they're thinking long term. They're thinking about, how can I build a family? If building a real estate business is what's going to help me to feel comfortable with my family, for me to feel taken care of, for me to be able to feed my kids, put food on the table, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to create that experience. I'm seeing a guy who, like, I don't know, this guy just popped into my head from YouTube, who I watched maybe like 2 years ago, but he had gotten out of the military and he was very fit, and he aspired to be like a real estate agent, and then I think he tried to take the test twice, and then he passed the second time, and then he had his wife and his daughter, who was his girlfriend at the time, and then they got married But this person's really much, I'm getting like Knight of Pentacles, like really, like they have the energy to, this is what I see down the line. I'm willing to put in the work and energy to create a healthy experience for myself and to create something stable for my family. Yeah. Let's see, anything else that wants to come through? I think quite warm, just like warm and kind, responsible. I always get responsible for future spouses because that's typically what you need to be a future spouse. Okay, so let's look at their higher self's message to you. Oh, I love this. Yeah, I'm glad you guys got this message. So the song you got was For All We Know by AK. I'll link the songs down below. But this song is in... There's no lyrics to it. It's just music. It's so peaceful. So this person has a very peaceful energy. So this is their higher self message to you. The first thing I got was like a sunrise, and actually the album cover was a sunrise, but you can literally hear the sun rising. That's how beautiful this song is. And it kind of makes you want to cry. Like, it's so like profound. This person wants to watch the sunrise with you. Yeah, I wrote here, partner, dreams, building. This person has dreamt of having a partner, of building a life with them. They have a bit of that romantic within them where they're just like, they're wanting to share their life with someone. It says here, let's make the impossible possible. So this person's very much determined. If they have a dream or desire, they're like, let's do it. Let's create it. I'm determined. Let's write our goals on a board somewhere together and dream together. This is what they've always aspired for. I wrote also melty yumminess. That's what the song is. Melty yumminess. It's so sweet, so endearing. Authentic, real, all the layers. This person wants to really know who you are. They're very authentic. They're very much, this is who I am. I'm not trying to hide anything. And they want to be through the life experiences through the thick and thin with you. So they're not expecting a perfect person. They're not expecting life to be perfect by any means. They're very practical in that sense. Like, they're very aware that you have to put in work to make things work. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at some traits about them. So we have here 15 lovers. Yes, he's picking up that energy. This person is a romantic. This person has always dreamt of being married, being in a partnership, being in love. Life partner. Like, they want to... Like, you're their partner. They've always dreamt of having a partner. They want to do everything they possibly could dream of with you. And be that reliable partner to you as well. Yeah, so sweet. So sweet. I'm not getting... Sometimes the lovers can convey, like, you guys marry each other. I'm actually not getting this energy. I'm getting a lot of polarity, like, difference. I'm getting, like, strong, masculine, feminine. You know, regardless if they're a man or a woman, doesn't matter. I feel like this person possesses quite a bit of masculine energy. So I'm not getting, like... you guys are the same in that sense. But very fun. They just feel very responsible to me, like very responsible, very considerate, very kind, very loving, and I think attractive, because we have statues here. So I feel like this person would probably be, as far as attraction goes, they'd be very attractive to you. You would find them attractive. We have here, victim, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. So this person, perhaps they've gone through experiences where they've been challenged mentally. And perhaps they've gone through experiences where they have been taken advantage of, or people have disappointed them or hurt them, and they've had to learn how to overcome it and not see themselves as a victim. I was getting very determined energy. So they're very much the opposite of a victim. They're determined not to see themselves as a victim. I'm getting actually very healed energy for this person. They're determined not to see themselves as a victim, nor do they want anyone else around them to see themselves as a victim. They're that person who's going to always encourage you and be like, hey, you can do it, you can do it. I believe in you, I believe. And these colors are the same. So interesting. And you guys got that. The first word I wrote for the channeled song was sunrise. So this person has a very sunny disposition, a very warm disposition. We have here, their strengths is Aaron time. Number 3. Huh. It's like, that's a strength. So they're very patient. This person's very patient, so they know there's a timing for everything. They're not trying to rush. They're trying to get everything in order. So I was getting like Knight of Pentacles energy. This person's very patient about manifesting their dreams and their desires and the things that they want. They're the type of person who wants to have all their ducks in a row. So they're not going to try to rush a relationship if they don't have this part figured out first. They would want to make sure you are taken care of, like you're good. Like you guys are good. Financially, very responsible, very stable. So their weaknesses are intend and create, high priest. And we have here parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. I gotta put this together, guys. I might pull some clarifiers first with the deck here. Look, the Knight of Cups just like flew out. That's so sweet. Romantic for sure. Parrot, someone will gossip about your secrets. Okay, so with the parrot energy, I'm getting perhaps they've been around people who have not been the best influences and they've had to separate themselves from perhaps people who gossip. Perhaps they have a past experience where they were a different person, they've made mistakes, and maybe they have a fear of someone speaking up and saying something about that, or they have a fear of you not accepting them for their past mistakes. I feel like this person has had to gone through like mature, like I'm getting their energies like mature. By the time you meet them, I feel like it's going to be mature. If you haven't met them yet, they're going to be like, I'm mature, I'm grown up, I'm not here to play any kind of BS. I'm not getting that from this group. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this high priest, intend, and create. Clarify the high priest, intend, and create about their weakness. You know, the other group got the same thing. I pulled a card and it wasn't exactly their weakness because it was connected to who they were. So this is what they're trying to do, is they're trying to intend, maybe manifest more of what they want in their life. And they're having a hard time understanding like certain things you can't control. We have the Chariot, so that's about obstacles and pushing through it. Okay, so their weakness is they're having to push through some kind of like obstacles that are in the way of them kind of creating the life that they want. So there's something that perhaps maybe stumping them here that they're having to push through. To me with that Chariot, it's like if you have a Chariot upright, you're going to figure it out. You know, you're going to figure it out at some point. Tell me more about the struggle for the intend and create. Tell me more about this energy, guides. We have Two of Wands. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. What did I say? Okay, so not a weakness so much as this is just something that challenges them. This is their challenge. So what's interesting is for all the cards I pulled like weakness, but it's not a weakness. This is something they're actually trying to challenge themselves with, is to manifest more of what they want, right? Two of Wands is desire. The Knight of Pentacles is about putting in the work and effort. And the Chariot is about choosing your path, right? Even that Two of Wands. So they may be perhaps at a point in life where they're at a fork in the road where they're having to make a choice or decision about what life suits them. I'm kind of getting very strong, decisive energy. Perhaps by the time you meet them, they're going to be very decisive about what they're wanting to intend and create. But yeah, maybe they're at a point in time where they're needing to create. Anything else you want to tell me more about this intend and create energy? We have here the King of Wands. Oh boy. Yeah. Sunny disposition, they might be a fire sign. So that's a Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. I knew I missed one. Okay, so I don't know. The King of Wands are the best manifestors. So I think this person is just trying to become a lot more confident in manifesting the dream life that they want. Because even the Chariot card, right, that this Cancer energy, he's a bit of a dreamer too. He's trying to figure out what dream do I want to create for myself. Yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull the parrot cards for the parrot. Can you tell me more about the parrot? What is this here for? We have here Eight of Wands. Tell me more about the parrot. Knight of Swords and Tower card. Tell me more. They're trying to do something. Oh, there it is. The Five of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so the challenging part is that they're trying to separate themselves from people who are they're not interested in being around anymore. Because they're trying to manifest a different situation. The Knight of Swords. I'm trying to meditate on the Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords is very determined. If he has a specific idea about what he wants to create, he's trying to do it. So I think perhaps they're pulling away. Again, they're pulling away from people, situations that are outdated to their maturity. They're in a maturation phase, so they're not interested in being around the same people, and that's just not what they're about here with that Tower card. It's like they want to change. They're ready for it. It's kind of aggressive here because we get Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Tower card. All of this is about movement and change. So this is something they're trying to change in their life. Because I'm not interested in those gossip. I'm not interested in being around people who are no longer healthy for me. And perhaps you might be surprised when you talk to this person and realize, what? You did what? They're very authentic, but I don't think they would want to be all out with that, especially when you first meet them. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out what is their approach to life. Sun. Wow, this person does. This person is sunlight. So beautiful. So this person has a very sunny, positive nature. They're very positive. They're all about focusing on what they want to create in their life. And tell us more about their approach to life, guys. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, they're about long-term success. Temperance. They're about patience. And one more we have here. The Lovers. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this person's very positive. They're focused on their abundance. I think that's something that they're quite comfortable and dialed into. I think they're just trying to change with this intent and create. They're trying to create more of their dream life, more of what they want. I don't think they have any issues with like putting in the work to manifest what they want. That's not an issue. They're just shifting around their desires now into a stage. They're becoming a lot more mature. So this is definitely giving me the energy of someone in their 30s when they're starting to realize, whoa, I need to change some things up to be responsible. But yeah, they're very responsible with that Ten of Pentacles. It's also my Capricorn energy. Very responsible, but very fun and playful too. They have like a playful nature to them. I think this person would have lots of fun with kids. If you ever wanted kids, they'd be interested in that. They're quite charismatic, personable. And with that Temperance card, they're quite patient in putting in the work. They have no problem with stumbling through certain situations and having to figure out, okay, how do I adjust? I think the only thing that they don't like really that I'm getting from this is this parrot energy. It's like being around people who are not a positive influence. I think that's the only thing that's a huge turnoff for them. Okay, so tell us more about this group's future spouse guides. House 9 and conjunction. Nice. Magical powers. Okay, we're gonna have to look into that. I might as well just stop there. Okay, so this person is in a place where I think they're tapping into their spiritual essence more. They're getting a lot more curious. They're delving into that. Because we have here House 9 and conjunction came out with that. So they're aligning with, I feel like their life purpose. Maybe that's what the intent and create. Oh, the High Priest. Why didn't I put that together? That's also the Hierophant energy. I think this person is very much connecting to their spirituality. Their spirituality, because we have here magical powers. So they're learning how to use their intuition to navigate their life, as opposed to being very practical and like very logical. That's what they know. They know how to do that, but it's not something that created fulfillment or happiness for them. Now they're wanting fulfillment. They're like, okay, I can make money and I can do a job, but I want to actually become fulfilled in what I'm trying to create here. So that's what they're diving into. They're becoming very curious about the universe and its workings. We have here, I weave and clear, I cast to know, magic secrets to me now show. We have the phoenix rising out of the fire. This person, I think, is creating a new beginning with that, what was that, Tower card? A new beginning for themselves in their life. This is perhaps where they're at right now. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll pull one more card to see who is your future spouse. Who is this group's future spouse guides? Oop. Oh. Huh. Not for you. Well, I don't think they're not for you, but they're trying to figure out with this, to be fair, that's about choices, weighing decisions and choices. They're at a point in time where they're realizing what's not for them. I keep getting that for their energy, and this is huge confirmation. They're realizing what is not for them. So perhaps they pursued a lifestyle that felt quite superficial, and they're realizing that's not what they want. They're wanting to be honest with themselves, to be fair, and they're weighing their options, but yeah. This person has essentially just become aware of what is not for them. They did something that they did not like. So that's what that parrot energy is like. That it's like they're leaving the past behind. They're leaving the past behind. Okay. And with that justice energy, like this could be like the justice card or Libra energy. They're learning how to reshape the way that they think about things. They're learning how to be fair with themselves. The justice card can also be about karma. Right? So they're in a place of their life where they're experiencing healthier karma, better karma. Yeah, we have two. It's so funny. Both of these have fortune cookies. Both of these cards have fortune cookies. And they both say no. Yep, they both say no. So they're just at a place where they're like, they're done with the BS. They're like, I'm not doing that anymore. I want to create a healthy life for myself. I want to do what I want. I want to do something that makes me happy. And I want to live a life where I'm connected to the person that I get to share my life with, essentially. Okay, so that's going to be the... Oh, not the end of your reading. Let me go ahead and do an alignment message for you guys. Alignment message for group number 2. Sagittarius, Saturn in the second house. Ooh. So Saturn is about responsibilities, about putting a lot of work and determination into something. Second house could be about, it's like the entrepreneur house. It's about building your possessions, and it's in the sign of Sagittarius. So what you're being called to do is focus on what you're wanting to intend and create in your life. And think long terms, and they want you to think long terms in terms of what vision you want for your life. Because if you're very clear about the vision that you're wanting to experience for your life, then the universe can essentially send your future spouse to you. They can align with you. Once you decide what you want, they can align with you. So your guides just want you to be very decisive about the long-term goals that you want to experience. Like, be very honest with yourself. And I think this person with this magical power is like, they've had to be honest and realize, whoa, I want so much more than just money. I want so much more than just money. I want magic. I want magic. I want to be inspired. I want to feel present in my body. Sagittarius is always about like that manifestation energy. It's that bigger picture energy. So think long term and bigger picture in terms of what you're wanting to create and what you're wanting to create in connection with this person so that the universe can help you align with them. That's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 3, welcome to your reading. So if you chose this lovely appetite, then this reading is going to be for you. So as usual, I'm going to go ahead and pull energies first, and then I will read with the crystal, and then we're going to pull cards. And I've already pre-selected some cards for just some additional details about your future spouse, their strengths and their weaknesses. And both groups had a little bit of twist with the weaknesses. They weren't showing me weaknesses, they were showing me challenges. So like what is something that they're trying to figure out, they're trying to work on, essentially. So it's not a weakness, really. It's just the area they're focused on challenging themselves with. Okay, so guys, dial me into the energies of group number 3, please. Okay. I think this person has quite a bit of energy. I feel like they are quite adventurous, or they like to be very active. And they're very curious. I feel like physically they like to travel or go places or do things. But yeah, that's like the first thing that's coming through is like they have quite a bit of energy to move, do things, create things in their life. They like having fun, getting that playful energy. Let's see what else wants to come through here. Tell me about group number 3's future spouse guides. I feel like this person knows how to have tunnel vision or be very focused. I was seeing kind of like an A and a 10th. So the 10 to me, that could be spirituality. They're very curious about spirituality or investing into spirituality or developing their spirituality or their spiritual connection. That's important for them. I think it's important for this person to have a home. They want to build a home or create a home with someone. They want to have somewhere to go to that feels like home, that feels comfortable for them, where they feel connected. Stability is very important to them, so like a stable home. I feel like this person is I'm getting a little bit of like achiever energy because I was getting like the triangle. So that's to me kind of like type A, like very focused people, very, very determined to accomplish their goals. Let's see what the appetite wants to tell me about your future spouse. This person's energy feels very active, very creative, very dynamic. I feel like this person has a very dynamic character. I feel like they have many different sides to themselves that you would find intriguing, you would find entertaining to be with, to spend time in their company. I feel like you would never be bored with them. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like a bright-natured adventurer for your future spouse. Anything else you want to tell me about this guy? Future spouse or their connection to the future spouse? Anything else? I'm just getting, I feel like you're going to do a lot of traveling with this person. I feel like they like to go, they like to travel, they like to be on the move. They like to have a very active lifestyle, and I feel like they're looking for a partner who is looking to create this with them as well. Yeah, I'm being taken to a guy who's watching from this show called Married at First Sight. He has like multiple hobbies. He likes to do a lot of different things. And he likes traveling. He wants to like be in different parts of the world. He does sailing. So I'm kind of getting that archetype for your future spouse. Okay, let's see if I can see anything in the... this person wants to be a big kid. Like, I'm getting that. I feel like they want to be a big kid and they want you to feel like the same. They want to have fun. So this is the type of couple, like, they may or may not have kids, quite honestly. This is the type of couple, they might be okay with not having kids. They just want to, like, have fun, be adventurous, go places, do things. I'm kind of seeing that. I feel like this person's quite funny, quite comedic. They'll make you laugh. They know how to be very silly and very playful. And I don't think they get embarrassed very easily. They have like a confidence about them. I'm getting a really unique character. I think this person might be quite eccentric. I feel like this person has definitely experienced some kind of isolation growing up, and you wouldn't know this from the way that they are, maybe the way that they present themselves later on to you, but I'm just getting that they were alone, or they had to figure things out alone at some point in time, or perhaps they were feeling very lost in themselves, and so they went off like on an adventure to like go find themselves. Whether they physically went there, I mean, they seem like a physical person, so they may have physically gone adventured out, or they may have introspectively looked in, but I feel like they found what they were looking for because their energy feels quite bright. But I think they had to go figure something out. I'm seeing someone who perhaps even walked away from a corporate job. I'm seeing like two buildings around them, and they look like squares. Like this person looked at what people were doing around them, and they realized this isn't for me. I'm on to the next. I feel like this person feels a little bit of a late bloomer to me, so maybe they had to take a minute to mature into, because I'm getting that there maybe were some unhealed wounds that they had to deal with in childhood that essentially stumped them or stunted their maturation. So it's like maybe a parent wasn't there for them or something like that, so they had to learn how to mature in themselves, and figure out how am I going to be a mature human being, man, woman, whatever they identify with. How am I going to be a mature human being? How am I going to nurture my inner child? I feel like they figured out how to do it, though. I'm just getting the sense that this person's quite inventive and creative. Very unique, very eccentric. And I feel like this person's okay with being alone, but they really want partnership. Is what I'm getting. They really want partnership. They want a companion, because I feel like this person has spent a lot of time alone trying to figure things out. And they're just like, I just want my person. You know, I want someone to share this experience with. And I feel like they have a lot to share with you. A lot of stories and experiences. And I think they want to take you on adventures. Take you on adventures. That's what they want to experience with their partner. Okay, so let's look at their channeled message. So this is their higher self message to you. Oh my god, I love it. You guys got fantasy. Mariah Carey. Yep, this person likes to have fun. So let's go ahead. Oh, I forgot my phone. Okay, so let's go ahead and look up this person. Sorry, Sweet Fantasy by Mariah Carey. Iconic song. Oh my gosh. How could you... Mariah Carey is such an icon. Here are the lyrics to Fantasy. Oh, when you walk by every night, talking sweet and looking fine, I get kind of hectic inside. Baby, I'm so into you, darling, if you only knew all the things that flow through my mind. But it's just a sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. When I close my eyes, you come and you take me. It's so deep and in my daydreams, but it's just a sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. Images of rapture creep into me slowly as you go into my head, and my heart beats faster when you take me over time and time and time again, but it's just a sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. I'm in heaven with my boyfriend, my lovely boyfriend. There's no beginning and there's no end. Feels like I'm dreaming, but I'm not sleeping. Sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. When I close my eyes, you come and take me into deep in my daydreams, but it's just a sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. Yeah, sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. Okay, so this person thinks you're the fantasy. You're their dream person. It's so obvious. Oh my gosh. You are this person's dream person. You are an 11 out of 10 for them. You were like probably a shock to their system. Exactly what they wanted, what they manifested. Their energy feels very positive and bright. So I feel like all this person really had to do was like feel positive, optimistic, believe in themselves, and they can manifest what they want. They feel like a high frequency energy to me. But you are the dream person. You're like exactly what they've always wanted in a partner, and definitely they like to have fun. So I wrote here, let's have fun and live out our sweet fantasy. So this person wants like, I'm getting like big, their energy is quite big. So it's like very Sagittarius. They want to like have big dreams, big experiences, big adventures. They want to like experience all that with you. This person is not shy when it comes to generosity, affection. I was definitely getting that. I feel like they would embarrass you in public, but it's because they're like living out their fantasy. They're not really thinking about it. But I feel like this person, their energy is so bright and beautiful. They would keep you in the moment, make you feel like a child in a way, but also like whatever, romantic, those romantic vibes too. And you wouldn't care. You would feel so excited, so present, so alive with them that you wouldn't care about what other people think about your relationship. People would probably be very envious of this relationship, to be honest. Yeah. Yep. The desire is like, the attraction is like through the roof, okay? You heard it in the song. You're exactly what they've always wanted. It's like, I just feel like they can't even believe it. They're like, I can't believe this is real. I can't believe. So that's what their higher self message is saying. Like, they're going to be in love with you like crazy when you guys get together. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out some additional clues about who your person is. We have here number 3, marriage. Yeah. So this person is like, oh my gosh, they have wanted commitment forever. Yeah, I was definitely picking up their vibes. Let me go ahead and just pull out all these other cards and kind of see what's going on here. Oh, okay. Interesting. So yeah, this person is, I think, quite fortunate. I'm just getting a sense that they have, they've lived out big dreams. So I feel like they've had no problem making money. They've had no problem doing things that are fantasy, but they've still sought out fulfillment. I feel like they realized their spirit was too big. Like, they're more of a free spirit. And I think they came to realize that. They realized that they wanted a lot more in life. And they feel very inventive, very creative, maybe like an entrepreneur. So I feel like this person would have figured out how to create their own like dream life, but they're just looking for companionship at this point because they're really good at manifesting. They're very good at manifesting, but they really want to like experience that with someone else, their dream partner. Yep. This person's manifesting their dream partner. They're manifesting you. So with that great fortune, again, like I feel like this person's quite lucky, quite fortunate, quite a lot, quite a lot. They're very good at manifesting what they want, manifesting money, manifesting experiences. They probably even manifested previous partners, but I'm getting that they had to heal some kind of wound. Usually we take our inner childhood wounds, we take those with us into relationships if they're not healed. And I have a feeling they took that with them into their partnership here. This person is not fearful of commitment at all. We have poverty, devotion. This is their strength, is commitment. They're a very committed person. They are not afraid of commitment. This does not scare them. I think they're quite spiritual, and I think they're quite like a natural when it comes to spirituality. We have here exorcist, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. So maybe they didn't have a word or a terminology for it, for what they were doing, how they were discovering themselves and getting a lot more curious about what they wanted to do. Perhaps, they were just like, oh, I'm going to go to Tibet and I'm going to go to Mount Picchu. I don't know. I'm going to climb Mount Everest. Like, they're the type of person who was more adventurous. They would do it in that way. That's how they'd find God, but they perhaps didn't call it God. And I think they're just like a natural at it. They don't, I'm getting that this person doesn't really care about labels. They don't care about like, it's a this experience, it's a that experience. They're not tied to religion. I'm getting they're just very open. Their energy feels very open. They're very open-minded. And so they don't really put labels on it. They know it, like wherever they go. I feel like this person has traveled to like many different places. It can even be around the country. It doesn't even have to be to different countries. Hold on, did I get lipstick on my teeth? Hope not. And I think they've seen the human condition. I feel like they've seen poverty, they've seen people struggle, and they're just interested in connecting to humans here. Yeah, they've had to exorcise some darkness in their life. We have here freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. I feel like this person, I'm not getting the sense that they were really tempted by destructive impulses, but they had some things to deal with. It feels more like a mental health thing than it would bad behaviors. It feels more like mental health, like a personal experience. Like, I would describe it as like, okay, let me share my experience. I haven't like really gone through a lot of externally dark things in my life. I saw a lot of dark things. I didn't go through them personally. Probably because I was always very protected in that sense. It just wasn't meant for me in this lifetime. I probably experienced a lot of that stuff in a previous lifetime, but I didn't experience it out there. Like, I had a lot of innocence, but in a way I'm an old soul because I just had a sense for what people were going through at the core. The human conditioning and suffering. That's what I'm getting. It's like a naiveness, but at the same time they have a human awareness of like how people operate. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so we have here, poverty, devotion. They'd be very committed to relationship. They're very committed to, I think this person is just like, they can go cold turkey very easily. If they are focused on wanting to achieve some kind of goal, they will drop all bad habits for the sake of healing themselves. I feel like this person has gone through a deeply transformative and healing experience within themselves. They have a natural counselor-like energy. I don't feel like this person would have to be a counselor or a teacher to anyone. Their aura is quite bright and beautiful, that it's just being around other people, they would be healing. They'd be healing to be around. I feel like this person operates strongly from heart chakra. I'm getting that. So their weaknesses are error, guardian, shifter, perception. So they've had to shift their perception around something, and it's tied to this. We have chair empty, someone is leaving your life. I think it's due to our relationship. And we have haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. So I feel like this person had to pay probably some kind of karma in this lifetime where they had a very karmic relationship that they just couldn't understand. Why is this so hard? I don't understand why this relationship is so hard. Yada, 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 yada. So it could have been a parent. It could have been someone they were in a committed relationship with. I think that person left their life. So I was getting this energy of isolation, like a parent wasn't there. So it could have been that the person was physically there, but they were mentally not there. Just like totally energetically not present in the relationship. So they felt kind of abandoned in that sense. And they had to develop like more compassion for understanding why did this happen. I feel like they're a very compassionate person, but I feel like we're very biased when it comes to our own personal relationships, like our parents, our family. Those karmic situations are the hardest to heal from because we're so biased. We're like, you should have been a parent, right? You should have been there for me. I feel like this person felt like that. Like they were betrayed in that sense by someone who they felt like should have been there for them. So that's the thing that they're still having to heal from. And perhaps the thing that has stopped them from getting into a relationship, because they have this really bright aura, great energy to give to a connection. The commitment is like a no-brainer for them. But it's probably put them, like, it made them, like, want to slow down when it comes to choosing partners because they've gone through karmic relationships. So, yeah, they're trying to cultivate some kind of compassion about this relationship. But they have a big heart. Like, with this 26, that's my heart energy, my nurturing heart energy. I feel like this person is naturally nurturing. I think they would heal your inner child and nurture your inner child like crazy, because that's what I'm getting, that they know how to acknowledge within themselves very well. They listen to their heart. So, to me, this person probably was listening to their heart. I don't know, maybe something else. So usually when we get in karmic relationships, when it comes to like a romantic partner, it's because, you know, maybe we're listening to our heart because we want to be in the relationship, but we're also unhealed. So we tend to attract exactly what we experience. And that's what I'm getting that they experienced here. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some cards on their approach to life. I already, I think, picked it up from the crystal, but we'll get some confirmation. What is this group's future spouse approach to life? Strength card. Beautiful. Leo energy. Sun. Leo, sun, bright nature. So this person has, I feel like they have a very loyal heart. They've had to learn how to be strong or push past things that have challenged them, right? They've had to learn how to be courageous. I just get the sense that they have a strong sense of self. I think they have a strong sense of self, and they've had to figure out like what's right for me. They really question that, and they've tried so many different things. I feel like they've tried this job, that job. They've tried doing it this way, that way, and you know, really all I can say to people, it's about the core experience that we're looking for, which is being with ourselves. But I feel like this person has chased outer realities, like, you know, let me go travel here, travel there to find myself. And they've still had to realize that wherever you go, you take yourself with you. So I feel like that's kind of been their challenge, is figuring out how to like really just love themselves, right? And that's the thing about relationships too, and karmic relationships, is they teach us how to love ourselves more. But I feel like this person was thinking, maybe I have to be more compassionate towards other people, or more giving towards people, because I feel like they're very generous. Because to me, people who are quite abundant or attract abundance quite easily are also quite generous. Even with that Leo card, that Leo energy, I feel like this person has a big heart. They're quite generous. And so they thought, maybe if I just give to people, or if I just, you know, do this and do that, that's going to help me feel more attuned. But they're still trying to figure out, how do I just, like, you know, be here with myself, right? With that chair empty, how do I just be here with myself? Yeah. Okay. Confidence. They've had to learn how to build their confidence. So I think they have a very confident approach to life. Okay. Tell us more about this person's approach to life. 3 of Swords. Let's clarify that. Clarify that, please. Clarify the 3 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Ooh, deep. Yeah, this is the wound. This is the karmic wounding healing. Tell me more. King of Wands. The Full card came out. New beginning. Yeah, this person, again, bright nature. We're getting fire sign energy coming through quite strongly. Confident. So this person is quite confident, quite direct, assertive about what they want. Their approach is that they've had to go through heartache. They have definitely been heartbroken before. With this 4 of Swords, they've had to just give it a rest. Give it a rest. You know, shift their perception. They've had to learn how to shift their perception. With that 4 of Swords, that's a shift perception energy too. It's like, stop trying to fight it. Stop trying to make sense of it. Perhaps, you know, we go to counseling, we're trying to talk to this therapist and that therapist, and we're trying to make sense of everything. Like, why did this happen in my life? Why did this? But it's like, asking why isn't going to solve the problem. And I feel like they've had to contemplate and realize, you know what? Let me just like who I am. Let me just love myself. Let me just be confident in what I'm creating in my life. And that's going to pull me in the right direction. So it's for them, it's relationships. That's the thing that's been the most stressful. But when it comes to themselves, they're very creative. They have a really nice energy, nice aura all together. Let's go ahead and get some more clues about who your future spouse is. Group number 3. Oh, you guys got number 3, and this is 3. The marriage card. Who's this group's future spouse? Aries. Ooh, you're... Yeah, so they might be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We got Leo twice. We got Aries. So they definitely have some fire in their chart somewhere. Who's this group's future spouse? I think they have some strong air sign. I think they can be an overthinker. The air guardian, the 3 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords, maybe a bit of an overthinker when it comes to certain things. You guys got Mars in Aries. Oh my god. Okay, that's funny. So your future spouse is very assertive, getting strong masculine energy. Strong masculine energy for this person, regardless of what gender they are, or what they identify with. But very confident, very direct, very assertive, very much an adventurer. I think they like to be an explorer. You know, all the things I said before, it's being confirmed here. They're quite brave, quite maybe impulsive sometimes. Quite impulsive. I definitely feel like they're impulsive. Even Aries can be like impulsive, like childlike. Who's this group's future spouse? Oh, yeah. What did I say? I was right. We have here 33 creativity and 43 harvest. Yeah. So this person, as far as like stability goes and like building their harvest, they're very good at that. They have no problem with putting in the work. Creativity by all above and all below. Let me connect, let creativity flow. Yeah. I sense that. I feel like this person's eccentric, different, creative, offbeat. They're let me just say this, they're not going to be your typical person who you would run into. They have like they've embraced their strong sense of self with that Mars and Aries and the Leo and the King of Wands. They have a strong sense of self. Probably an entrepreneur with that King of Wands. King of Wands, very, very generous, very, very generous, very giving, selfish, but they also want their people to be selfish. They're going to do what they want. This person's definitely going to do what they want, but they want you to do what you want too. They're like, go ahead, do what you want. What do you want? Like this person's going to encourage you to do what you want and feel more confident in yourself. If that's something you struggle with, they know how to do that. Probably a leader, probably someone who, if they're not doing their own business, they probably have like one or two side hustles where they're in charge of it. I feel like this person could create abundance wherever they go because they're a natural at it. Just magnetic, but also creative and good at manifesting. It's like a really nice balance of manifesting energies. They can get the creative juices flowing, but then they can ground it too and take action. Yeah. So they get a lot of inspired downloads all the time. Harvest, as the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I'm ready to receive my all. Yes, very abundant. Cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some let's do an alignment energy for your future spouse. Alignment energy for this group's future spouse. I didn't even word that right. Alignment for this group. Alignment message for this group to align with their spouse. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. It says K2, but I think they really want you to embrace it because K2 can be about releasing or letting go. I'm not getting that though. So we have K2, 5th house, and Leo. So this person is quite confident. With the K2 can be like very spiritual energy. So it's like spiritual intuitive. I think you have an intuitive confidence about yourself. You would not be a magnet for this person if you didn't have this energy in you. It's just not possible for us to attract people who we don't have anything in common with. Like at our core, there's something you have in common with this person when it comes to confidence and creativity. So I think being your confident, creative self is what is going to help you align with your future spouse, essentially. So follow your creative endeavors, do your own thing, and you will align with them. Let me go ahead and pull some cards for you guys. Alignment message for this group, for their future spouse. We have here the Wheel of Fortune. Oh boy, tell us more. 5 of Swords. Okay, we're gonna have to clarify the 5 of Swords. So you have to let go of something. Something has to be let go of here. Maybe something that your ego's attached to. Clarify the 5 of Swords, please. Knight of Wands. That's funny. Okay, so they want you to embrace this energy of Wheel of Fortune. Essentially, like if you're in a place in life where you're not really happy, I want something more. They want you to say yes, you deserve more. They want you to feel like you deserve more. You deserve abundance. You deserve what you want. Because this person's about the sweet fantasy, and I'm guessing that you're probably about the same thing too if you're attracting this into your life. So it's like, believe in the sweet fantasy. Whatever you believe you can manifest is what you believe you can manifest. That number 10, end of a cycle, birth of a new energy is coming through. So perhaps you're needing to end a cycle. This is a cycle you're needing to end and let go of. With the 5 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, it's about like working too hard, basically, or feeling like you have to do it alone, or it's just a lot of work, or life is just a lot of work. Feeling weary, feeling tired. Now's the time to have fun. Like this person's about having fun. And you have that inner, like a bright, beautiful inner child too that wants to come out. So let that out. You know, anything that feels like too much responsibility and like it's weighing you down, that's what you want to pull away from. People, situations that are not serving you anymore, pull away from that and focus on your abundance. And abundance comes in all forms, right? It's about spiritual abundance, it's about energetic abundance, and then it's also about physical abundance too. So all forms of abundance. That's what they want. They want you to feel like life is abundant, you will be taken care of, you will be provided for. There's an infinite amount of abundance available to you. Okay, that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 3. I hope you guys like that. You guys got a lot of 3s. So we have 43 and 33. 3 is your magic number. Yeah, and you got 2 4s. 4 is about stability. So 3 is about progress, movement, expression, being expressive, multi-talented, creative. So express yourself. Take action towards your desires, your goals, your whatever you've always wanted to do. Yes, yes, yes. That's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 3. I hope you guys like that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 4, if you chose this lovely tiger side, then this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to look into, I'm going to pull energies first, and then we're going to read with the crystal and then pull cards. And we're looking into all those areas about your future spouse, a lot of good, juicy information. Okay. Guys, align me with the energies of group number 4. Let me know who their future spouse is. Okay. First energy I was seeing like a ship. Okay, a ship. So this person can live in a different part of the world than you. They might live somewhere totally different. I feel like this person they have a like big energy around them in some sense. Like I think they're quite a dreamer, or they want to accomplish some things, because I was getting that heavy energy. There's more. There's more that wants to come through. I'm just trying to translate it. But the ship energy felt quite serious to me. So I feel like this person has a serious aspect to their nature, their personality. I was seeing 2 ships. So I feel like maybe you're similar to them. Perhaps quite ambitious. So you're ambitious. This person's ambitious. I guess that doesn't shock me with the tiger's eye. So I think maybe both of you are quite ambitious in terms of what you want to accomplish. Like you want to build an empire together, essentially. Travel the world together, too, perhaps. Let's see what else wants to come through. Yeah. This person has very focused energy, very much go. Like, once they have a goal that they want to accomplish, they're going to go for it. They're not going to hesitate. They get a little bit of tunnel vision when they're fixed on something that they want to accomplish and do that really matters to them. And I feel like this would be their approach to you too. I feel like they would approach, like if they really knew, okay, this seems like someone I vibe with and I'm interested in being in a partnership with this person, then they would put a plan together. They're a planner. That's what I'm getting. So I feel like this person would put a plan together to figure out like, how are we going to merge our lives together? And that's important. They feel quite mature. I'm kind of getting maybe even some of them have had kids before. Some of your future spouses. Maybe this person has had kids before or been in a previous partnership, because it feels serious. Because usually when someone has been in a previous connection before and it didn't work out, the next time around they're like, there's no BS. There's like no BS in terms of they make sure to cover all their bases. I'm kind of getting that. They cover all their bases, make sure everything's taken care of. House, home, bills, all of that, all of those obligations and responsibilities, they make sure that's checked off for them. All right, so let me go ahead and read with the crystal. Okay, I'm just getting like very responsible. I was getting like boxes. It was like a boxy kind of energy. And I was also getting this energy that was like looking left and right. This person doesn't miss details. They're very detail oriented. They kind of feel like a checklist person. So if they're looking for a partner, they're looking for someone who like meets you meet their needs and they meet your. They want to make sure you guys meet each other's needs. Like they don't miss details. They're very good at figuring that out. They feel a little bit more like a King of Swords though. That's like what I'm getting right now. Like if I'm getting masculine energy and I'm getting like King of Swords. Like someone who knows like details and strategizing. I think they need a little bit more of that feminine energy to add that magic. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. I'm getting that this person has like a hidden passion almost like right away. Yeah. They're very stable on the surface. They're a very stable person. And I feel like they've always had to be that person that just keeps it together. I'm getting that responsibility, keep it together. But I also feel like they're very passionate about their family. They're very passionate about making sure their family is taken care of. They're very passionate about, they just feel like that relative who, if someone like their cousin reached out or their cousin reached out and they're like, I can't afford this situation. Could you help me out? They would be very generous with that. They just feel very much like a protective provider. It's what I'm getting quite strongly. Protective provider. But family, I think, means a lot to them, the world to them. I'm getting Capricorn energy. Capricorn and probably Cancer as well. I feel like this person knows who they are. They feel very solidified in what they do, who they are, what their job is. They feel very comfortable with that. So I feel like when they look for their partner, there would be no mistake about like what they're looking for. They already have a list. They already have a list. Let's see. They have like a sweet side. I'm seeing like a little bird here. I feel like there's something that they do. They feel like more serious to me. So I feel like this person has no problem with going to a job, even if they half like it, or they don't mind waking up to go to a job that, you know, some days they like, some days they don't like. This is a person who thinks long term. So they know that they're not going to always enjoy their job every day. That's fine with them. But there's a sweet side to them here. It's like there's something that they do perhaps on the side. Like maybe they play the piano or they paint. Like there's something like very sweet and artistic about them that they have on the side that they do for themselves. It's very endearing. And it helps to keep them like in touch with their inner child and their feminine side, like their feminine creative energy, because I'm getting a lot of masculine energy from them. At their core, they're like a little bird in a way. They're like very sweet, very caring. And they're looking for their little bird partner too. Yeah, they have like a sweetness, like deep, like in there. They are so sweet, and they're looking for someone who is that way too, who they can just be themselves, their sweet self. Yeah. This person wants to grow old with you. Okay, let me go ahead and see what is their higher self message to you. You guys got the song Emotion. There it is. They have deep emotions. What was I saying? So you guys got Emotion by Faiz. I don't know how to say that. Let's go ahead and, oh, there's no lyrics. This was an EDM song. Okay, this song was so beautiful. When I was listening to it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this person feels things deeply. And they definitely feel deeply towards you. Like deep. Their emotions are deep. This person is not finicky about who they commit to. They choose their people very carefully. And when they feel things, they love very deeply, very loyally as well. They are aware of responsibility that goes into relationships. Can you believe I picked that up from a song with no words? It's so funny. Yeah, they're aware of responsibility that goes into relationships. They're very, very aware. They know exactly what goes into creating relationships, perhaps maybe because they've been in a previous committed partnership before that didn't work out. But this person's, they're not in a place of like, I'm just going to give up. They're on their way to looking for that committed partner. I have a feeling they're going to find you. Okay. They are happy to do the work when it comes to marriage. I wrote that. It says here, muse, productive, serious. I feel like they're going to see you as their muse. There's a creative, deeply emotional side to them. Maybe even like Scorpio. It's just like deep. It doesn't even quite feel like Scorpio, but it's like deep emotions. They're productive, serious, inspired. And I wrote here, let's dream with our eyes open. So I feel like this person is in a way like a realistic dreamer, in the sense that they're in a dream, but they also want to make sure they can do the work to build the dreams too. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, what is this person like? Care to retreat? Yes, high honor number 25. What was I saying? Capricorn energy through and through. Yeah, so this person They take life seriously. It feels like they come from a generation of family who, like, we do this or we do this, but I feel like they feel quite traditional. So there might be some traditions that they like to follow or abide by. We have the number 25, which makes me think of Christmas and family. So I think holidays, family is huge for this person. This person likes to be like Thanksgiving, holidays, special events. They like to be surrounded by their family. This person might be someone of high honor. So they may have come up to this point now where they've acquired some status in their life. They've been quite successful at something that they do, and they've acquired quite a bit of status. Not very surprising with the tiger's eye. That's usually my status crystal right there. They've acquired quite a bit of status. This person, people respect them. You would respect this person. This is not the type of person you would just say or treat anything. They have a high sense of self-respect for themselves, and people respect them as well. Yeah, quite serious. Maybe they could have a military background of some sort. It's quite possible. Okay, other traits. Prince. Oh my gosh, so cute. So we have your prince. Romantic charm and potential for power. What did I say? They have a romantic side to them. So regardless of whatever gender they are, they do feel more like a provider for me. Most of my audience is feminine, but this person has a romantic side to them. And look at it. Look what it says here. Potential for power. So this person might be a little bit younger. I don't know. They have potential for more power in their life, but this person would romance you. They would. Oh, yes. They would romance you. They would pull all the stops. This person would know how to court. I'm getting that. I feel like this person would know how to court. They wouldn't just take you to a random date. They would plan it out. They would think it through. They're a planner. I'm definitely getting that. But yeah, they have a sweet romantic side to them. Okay. So quite handsome. So they might be quite handsome and attractive. Yeah. I'm kind of getting with that prince and that high honor energy. I'm thinking about that guy from Pride and Prejudice. The one that he was kind of, what was he? He was kind of seducing Elizabeth, the soldier, Mr. Wickham. Like maybe he's quite but I'm getting more Mr. Darcy energy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting more Mr. Darcy. Like he's serious. So let's just stick with that. We have here Lilith, independence, number 29. Yeah, this person feels responsible, older, mature. They're independent. That's good. I think they think quite independently. So I was getting traditional, but they also have an aspect to them that's quite independent. They think for themselves. This is spicy energy, I have to say. They have a healthy sense of independence. So I feel like this person would most definitely encourage you to be independent. They're not codependent, essentially. But, excuse me, they are still in touch with their romantic side. They do still want partnership. This card is all about being independent, having a healthy independence or a sense of independence, and still willing to let other people into your life to help you as well. So they're not beyond that, but they do think for themselves, and if they want to create something or build something, or they want to decide to maneuver their life in a specific direction, they will. They will. Whatever they feel called to do that feels right for them. Okay, so their challenge is, we have here embrace the energy of peace, broken arrow, and we have here jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Okay, so I'm getting serious. So perhaps they have a hard time. I feel like they're maybe quite busy at their job or what they do. They seem getting a little bit of that workaholic energy from this group. But lighthearted and carefree time. They just feel quite serious. So this person might have a hard time just like letting loose and just like having fun. I feel like they would put all of that into, I have a feeling they're going to put all of that into courting you and or just taking care of you or being with you. That's where they're going to let loose. But for the most part, they don't really do that. They're like, they have to hold it together. So they have a hard time just like loosening up. They're always thinking about how to take care of certain situations, or perhaps their job, they're the CEO of their job. They're always on call for it. They're always thinking about what could go wrong, or maybe not what could go wrong. They're just trying to be available for it. We have here, because they're a caretaker. So sometimes, especially with that Capricorn energy, it's like they're obsessed with their job and they can't turn it off. So with this broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Yeah, I think just an overthinker or a thinker, busybody. In fact, I was seeing like an insect. Yeah, so earlier I was seeing, when I was saying that this person, once they go, I was seeing an insect and it was like bzzz. So to me, that's like busy bee energy. Maybe they have a hard time just like mentally sitting still. I feel like this is the type of person you're gonna be like, can you put your phone away? It looks like it. It looks like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and look into what their approach to life is, and then we can get some more clues about them. What is this group's future spouse approach to life? Emperor. This person's a boss. They have a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. Yes, high honor. So this person definitely holds status in whatever they do. They do. Because they believe in long term, so they're trying to build a future for themselves. This person is a boss. They could be an Aries, quite possibly. What is this group's future spouse approach to life? Queen of Pentacles. What did I say? Bit of a workaholic. I like the Queen of Pentacles because she has a nice balance of work, work and family. So this person is a family person through and through. Whether that's just, having kids, not having kids, they are like, family means the world to them. Yeah, they're nurturing though. They have a very sweet nurturing side to them. They're going to be like, they're going to look at their kids and get to know their kids, and they're going to make sure they know, basically, like when I say workaholic, yes, they are into their work because they're good at what they do. They're good at holding responsibility. But I feel like they're obsessed with their family too. Like they want to be at as many baseball games as they can possibly be at. They want to be attentive to their kids, love them, nurture them, spoil them too. But I'm getting, you guys are going to have some high achieving kids with that high honored and the emperor energy. I feel like you guys are going to have some high achieving kids. Because this person knows how to get it done. Okay, tell us more about this group's future spouse approach to life. They're very good at their job, whatever that is. 9 of Cups. Yep. This person is about, I want my dreams to be fulfilled. I want to be happy and content and be comfortable. So you would definitely manifest your dream home with this person because they want that. They want to manifest the dream life and they're willing to work for it. They don't care. They're willing to put in the work to create it because they have a practical side to them. They know you have to take action to build things in this world. But this person wants it all. It's like family, beautiful home, beautiful partner, healthy relationship, good food, fun vacations. This person wants it all. That ship energy, right? They want it all. They want it all. They're like, I want it all. I want to be ambitious and I want to build a beautiful life for myself. Okay, one more hint about this, your future spouse approach to life. 5 of Wands with the Page of Wands. Okay. Let's go ahead and look into that. Interesting. 5 of Wands and the Page of Wands. Can you clarify this for me? The 5 of Wands? Why is this here? Oh! Independent. It's the Independence. 5 of Wands with a Page of Wands. Independent. So what's really interesting is I feel like this person, people look up to them, but I think this person is like a CEO. Like they have to be up there in rank because they're quite independent. Like they think quite independently. And at first I was getting King of Swords, but the King of Swords will detach from his emotions to do whatever the company needs. This person has a strong sense of adventure or passion. Like they're very much like they have to do what they want, they love. They're willing to work hard for it and know that it's not going to be fun every day. But this person with this Independence and Lilith, that spicy energy, they have to do what they love. Otherwise they can't do it. They're like, no. So perhaps their family was like a group of dentists. And this person was like, no, I'm not going to be a dentist. I'm going to, I don't know, build a company that creates technology. I don't know, something like that. So I feel like they did something different from their family, or they did something different from, because they have there's a little, like a minor rebellious nature in them, which has made them what they are today. They have strong instincts for themselves when it comes to what path they want to live, what path they want to create for themselves. They don't get distracted. This person doesn't give a dang. But it's giving me strong, like, CEO vibes. So if you think of, the only thing I can think of, honestly, all of the really wealthy people have had a rebellious side to them. They were so determined to be successful. Who's the guy who owns Amazon? Him. They were so determined. Even when people are like, no, you're not going to be successful. This person is like, no, I'm going to be successful. They were so determined to be successful that they manifested like a lot of success for themselves. So even if this person hasn't yet, they will. With this energy, they will manifest success. They're not distracted. They're a futuristic thinker. They're very unique in their approach. Tell me more about this 5 of Wands, Page of Wands energy. Knight of Cups. Yeah. What did I say? I just said that. I said this person has to love what they do. Knight of Cups. They have to be passionate about it. Oh, I love that. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some more cards to see who's your future spouse. This person has to love what they do. They're not going to do it. Virgo, Saturn, hard worker. A little bit of workaholic, definitely. But they're creative, too. What did I say? So, you know that bird? Okay, we even got a bird here. It's singing. They're definitely giving me, like, a little bit of corporate energy. They may be creative, but it's, like, creative and corporate. And so there's a guy who... What did he... He invented, like, some kind of kids game, but he also works for... some kind of tech company. So it's like kind of like he's a multi-millionaire, yes. Multi-millionaire CEO / entrepreneur. Like, I'm getting that spirit. Like, this person's an entrepreneur. They have that free-spiritedness to come up with creative, fun ideas. They have like multiple businesses going on. I'm getting. They have multiple interests, multiple businesses going on. Probably why they have a hard time sitting still. They do have a hard time sitting still. They have a lot of ideas. They just get lots of ideas, and they're hardworking. They're obsessed with what they do. Okay, so that's probably going to be a bit of their challenge, definitely. Because they love what they do so much. They're obsessed with it. With that Saturn and Virgo, they're so committed to it. So committed to it. A little bit of workaholic. But they have fun, and I think they do something creative, or they have, like, multiple things that they do, and one thing's, like, very creative. But they have a creative mind, and a lot of... Like Bill Gates, like, these people have very abstract creative minds. They see, like, they have a vision. I feel like this person is a visionary. They know how to, like, build, like, a big vision that people can't see. But they also have the heart of, or the mentality, or the stability of a leader, a good leader, too. Yeah. Really cool. So let's go ahead and see some other hints about this group's future spouse. Oh my gosh, this person's a romantic. Yeah, it's coming through and through. We have here one love. Aphrodite, I called to thee to bring true love here to me. Okay, so this person definitely wants love. Partnership means the world to them. Love means the world to them. They want true love. They are a dreamer when it comes to love. Tell us more about this group's future spouse. We have... Okay, I need to look this. I need to see what's going on here. I need to look into this. We have your love again, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this person has a big heart. Definitely a lover. I'm getting some water energy. We don't have any yet. We just have the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. Knight of Cups. Yeah, that is the water. So definitely, okay, this person's, okay, whatever I said about romantic, remember I said that this person's going to give that to you. Like, that's going to be their, like, their carefree time is, like, when they romance you and commit to you. That's... Okay, let's go ahead and clarify this. This person wants love. Like, real love. Can you tell me more about this love, guys? Tell me more about this energy, please. Queen of Swords and 4 of Wands. What did I say? I feel like they've been in a relationship before. Sometimes, like, when the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords comes out, that's like they're not emotional. They're business people. I think this person was in a previous partnership, perhaps with someone who they broke up with. And they wanted to create the dream home. They wanted to create this dream life, but it did not happen. Probably because maybe that person was also obsessed with what they did too. Very ambitious as well. And it just created a lot of imbalance in the relationship. Wow. What did I say? Tell me more about the love situation. Lovers. Yeah. Oh my god. This is insane. Tell me more than obviously this person is meant to have love. All I can say is that this is so beautiful. This person deserves love for the amount of love that they want here. They deserve it. Tell us more about the love energy here. Oh my gosh, King of Swords. What did I say? What is going on? Okay, let me clarify the Queen of Swords. They're not exactly, those are usually like business partners. They're not exactly romantic because they're detached. But let me go ahead and find out what's going on, okay? Because I feel like this person was in a relationship before. Tell me more about, okay, we got the 3 of Wands. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. What's going on with that person? The Temperance card, it flipped reversed. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords here. The Hangman and the 8 of Cups. Yep. I think their partner walked away. Okay, so this is the story I'm getting. This person, I think, was in a long-term partnership. Okay, they may have been married before or engaged. Either way, it was a long-term partnership. Because like the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, usually like my divorced couple here. There are just not enough emotions flowing. This person has a big heart. They're very loving, very caring. But their partner walked away. We have 8 of Cups. Their partner walked away. So their partner walked away. They had to surrender. It's possible that they walked away too. It is possible that they walked away. But this person decided, okay, this isn't what I want. I want something else. Yada, yada, yada. This isn't the lifestyle I want. There's just some disconnect that happened here. But that's why they're trying to figure out, where's my person? Where's my soulmate? Where's my true love? Right? It says here true love. I think the previous relationship that they were in, it did not feel like true love. It was like responsibility love. But it wasn't like romantic love. Like, oh my gosh. This person is like mushy inside. They want their romance. They want their romance. They want their marriage. So, yeah, with that Queen of Swords and the 4 of Wands, I feel like this person was married before. And it did not work out. So, just be aware of that. Your partner may have been married before, and it's possible that they have kids too, because they feel very responsible to me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just see whatever your alignment message is. Thank you for letting me get nosy about like what's going on in your life. I'm excited to be a part of this adventure with you. Okay, tell me, give me an alignment message for this group guides. Oh, that's craziness. Sun, 10th house Aries. Wow, I think you guys are going to marry each other. I think you guys are going to be the ambitious couple. I usually get one of these every reading. There's always my ambitious couple. You guys are the ambitious couple. So we have Sun in Capricorn, in 10th house in Aries. So that's about being confident, to be yourself with that Aries energy. It's like, do what you want. This person is about that. They're all about like, create the life that you want. Do what you want. Do the dream job. This person does their dream job, or they're definitely trying. I feel like they do it already. They're all about the dream job. I feel like this person has like started businesses and then like sold businesses and then started another business and then sold that business and then started, like, that's what their energy is giving me. It's like, start a business and then start another one and then start another one. So I think you guys are most definitely going to be the type of family who raises entrepreneurs, like natural entrepreneurs. Just like, I mean, everyone has to learn it, but I feel like if you had kids, they would pick up on it really quickly. Yeah, so I think be ambitious, dream big, be ambitious, do the thing that you want. Like the Sun in Aries is like, what do I want to do? Be selfish, do what you really want to do. I think you have a strong, potent energy. I got 2 ships, right? Maybe 2 people from 2 different worlds, but 2 people who are quite ambitious, big dreams, big desires. We want to do it all. We want to do it all. Yeah, I think that's what this partner would be attracted to. They want someone who is ambitious. They do. They really want someone who's ambitious and adventurous. It's like a combination of 2 energies. And who wants to live life, like really live it up with that Sun in Aries. Be in the moment. Be present, too. This person is like, why can't you have it all? Like, this person's all about it, right? That Nine of Cups. Why can't you have it all? Why not? You can be ambitious, have 20 businesses and a successful relationship and a family. Why can't you? Okay, so that's going to be the end of your reading here. Group number 4. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye.